In this lesson, I want to go through the fill feature and how it can function in some ways similar to replace face. Follow along with me by opening up the fill to replace face start part. Make sure to get the one with start in it because the other one is the finished part. And on this part, I want you to open up a sketch on the right plane and place a sketch point right above the origin, say right there, and exit the sketch. Now let's create a fill surface. When you create a fill surface from a planar boundary, the fill surface itself is going to be planar, and that's what you can see here with these face curves that are part of the preview for the fill surface. Now, if we select inside the constraint curves selection box and click on that sketch point you just created, SolidWorks is going to make this surface bend a little bit and give it a little bit of shape. Now, I could just accept that result, but what this does is kind of what you'd expect. I've got a solid body and a surface body sitting right on top of it. But fortunately, the fill surface is like a magic wand. It has so many options that there are a lot of things that it can do. One of the things that it can do is merge the surface feature directly into the solid body. And that's what the merge result function is meant to do in this case. So now we've seen 3 different meanings for merge result. Here we see that we've got that surface feature automatically merged in to the solid. Now maybe this was a button from a piece of electronics and we're trying to put a little bit of shape on the button, or who knows what this shape is for. But the fill surface allows you to merge the surface itself right into the solid as you make it. Now let's go back and turn this off again and get back to our original state where we had a solid and a surface right next to one another. The problem is that fill surface cannot completely replace the replace face feature because the replace face feature will add and remove material at the same time. The fill surface cannot do that. It can only add or remove in a single feature. So if you had a situation where the feature failed because down here at the end, say maybe this surface scooped down into the solid a little bit, you'd have to create a separate replace face feature. And so let's go ahead and do that. Click on the replace face. Now we've got to select the old face first, and the old face is the solid. We can't get to that. So let's right click, select other, and select the face of the solid, which will be the first one in the list. And then click in the second box and select the fill surface, and then right click. So SolidWorks merges that together to edit your solid with the surface body.